What is up? And today is Friday. It's time to start with the picks. Alrighty. In the meantime, while I get this loaded up and ready to go, I hope everyone's having a good night. It was a fun night last night with Jake. We all know it. I got the bus Q and fee last night, and tonight we're going to go over the fake, phony, pretend football because I have nothing else better to do. So I'm going to do my final picks. Although I already made the picks. So I'm just going to review. I'm just going to review how I think the games may go, and we'll see. I mean, the big thing is what my picks actually are, but I'm going to also predict what is going to exactly happen. So here we go. And I got a lot of stuff going on here, playing around with predictions and stuff. All right, so for my pretend picks, I think I just saw someone sign in. So I want to say hi real quick before we get started. Always good to chat with the crowd. And here we go. We went over this with Carolina having a majority of the money against the spread, Rams with a little bit more on the money line. I am taking the Rams because there's just more money to make with them going in the next round than there is with Carolina going in the next round. It's that simple for me. So the next game tomorrow night is the Bears against Green Bay. So Bears have a majority of the money against the spread, and I did check the money line. They have the majority of money there as well. Green Bay usually beats the Bears. They usually always win in Chicago, minus this year. And so I'm just going to go with that logic. Personally, I like Packers in a teaser. I'm going to take them in a 3 and a 4-team teaser. So in a 3-team teaser, and I got my picks on the right side here, you get 7.5 with Green Bay. In a 4-team, you get 10.5. So they could lose by 7 or 10, and you would still win, which is why I like the teasers here. And Joe Zini's here. I knew it would be him. Hello. I'm glad you're here. Jacksonville minus 1.5 against the Buffalo Bills. This one is the least confident, one of the least confident games of and they're favored. Although people were betting Buffalo when they were favored as well. So a little tricky. So just keep that in mind. This one, we're going to dig closer into it. So we're going to go into the money line picks. And a majority of that is on Buffalo, but it was also a lot on them when they were favored, too. Go either way. If you like, if you're undefeated against someone, and Trevor Lawrence is undefeated against Josh Allen, I'm just going to go with that. So Jaguars plus 10.5, although now Jacksonville's favored, so you'd be getting less. But I took them when they were 1.5 underdogs. So you would either get them if you like the Buffalo with the points. I couldn't argue with you. I think they could script this game to go either way. There's a storyline with Josh Allen, and there's a storyline with Trevor Lawrence, and I could really see them going either direction here. So I personally, I would not bet this game. Philadelphia -6 against the Niners. This spread was minus 4.5. It's moved to -6. This could be the biggest blowout of the week. I think Philadelphia is going to absolutely shred the Niners. The script is going to have Philly. This could be a 30-plus point win for the Eagles. This could be a game where you want to listen, again, I don't recommend betting any games. But if you're a player prop better and you wanted to take a risk, you should go with Philly this week. I think this could be a game where they just bury the Niners. The Niners have they have, and by the way, Eagles now have a majority of the money on the money line. It was the Niners. But look at how much the Niners have. Philadelphia is going to just dominate this game. This could be. Hey, Josini, you're okay, buddy. I understand people get tired. You're good. This could be the biggest blowout, though, of the week. Look for Philadelphia to bury the Niners this week. Here's a close script. Chargers against New England. So they could continue the Cinderella story with New England. They are at home. But then they could also have the Jim Harbaugh script, which they like that script too. So against the spread, the Patriots are favored. They have a majority of the money, but not by a lot. Not by a lot. And I know the people are taking the Chargers in the teaser. So this is the other one. This one, the Jacksonville one, I would throw out. I would not pick this game either with my own money, just because they could seriously script this to go either way. New England does have a ton of money on them. No, I'm not going to go anywhere near that game personally. I mean, those are my picks if I had to pick every single playoff game. But personally, I would avoid the Patriot game and I would avoid the Jacksonville game. And then the Texans Steelers, I like the Texans here. I think they have the Texans scripted to do something. It could be, and I pointed this out, and I think Josini was here to hear about this. 12 years ago with the exact same scheduling opponents, Broncos and Seahawks were the 1 seed. They're the 1 seed again this year. That may be on purpose, so those two could go back. I may be wrong. I think if it's not Denver, I think it may be the Texans because, one, Houston's never went to a Super Bowl. They're a big city. They have a big market, a lot of money poured into Houston. They're now relevant enough for people to know who they are compared to 12 years ago. And Texans were the worst team 12 years ago. They won their first 2, lost 14. And they kind of did the opposite this year. They started 0-3 and got hot. Could they be having a worst to best from that same scheduling formula? So it could be the Texans. Personally, I think they're going to win the game. And Seattle's going to go to the Super Bowl based off of my predictions. And it's either going to be Texans or Denver. I think that script with Denver-Seattle makes sense because they were the ones to go, so they could have that repeat. But at the same time, the Texans started 2-0, lost 14 in a row 12 years ago. They did the exact opposite this year. Could they be having a worst to best story? Could they be having the Texans win the Super Bowl? And they're a big market, and there's a lot of people that live there in Houston, Texas. So and it could be Denver too. It's either Seattle beats Denver again in my prediction, or the Texans beat Seattle. Those are my 2 predictions right now. They could have that story where the Texans go from being the worst team, and I could actually show you this. So every 12 years, the 2002 to 2013, 2014 to this year, and then it'll start over again. But this just show you about the Texans 12 years ago compared to this year. So everyone can just see it. The Texans won their first 12 years. This was 2013. They didn't win another. They had them scripted to lose every game from there on out. Fast forward to this year, with the same exact common opponents in their division, the same 14 common opponents. They started the exact opposite, losing, and they did the exact opposite after that and win and go on this big winning streak. Could there be a script as a same schedule, because 2013 was the same schedule as this year, to have the Texans go from worst to first, have the Texans win a Super Bowl? And that's why I think they have a shot at it too. They could be scripting the Texans. Houston, just show I can actually show you what I'm referring to here. Oh, wait a minute. In the United States. Yeah, sorry. I meant to say in the United States. By population. So the U.S. cities by population. Houston is number 4. There's Houston. So according to this data, scripted data, who actually knows what it's actually like? Houston is the 4th most populous city. So there's a huge market there. They could be having that happen. And there's enough people that live there for that to happen. So I wouldn't be ruling out Texans either. And they've never went to a Super Bowl. And they've actually never went past the second round in the playoffs, ever. I mean, the years they did make the playoffs, they either lost right away or lost in the second round. So that's something to keep in mind. That is definitely something to keep in mind right now, in my opinion. So with that being said, let's see what else we got tonight. And I would say Seattle for sure, and then Denver, the Texans, for the 2 reasons, one for each that I stated. So that's the direction I would go with that. Denver, Seattle, because they were both in the Super Bowl. They were both the ones 12 years ago. But then again, the Texans story, worst to first. Who actually knows what the hell's going to go on? Just in case there is a color theory this year, and I don't think there is. I don't think there is, but I'll show the logo anyway, just so you all can see it. There it is. I don't think there is anything to it. But there it is for people who are interested in it. I don't think there's going to be a color theme this year, though. Who knows? I may be wrong. That's why I'm showing it to everybody. So there's that. We had a fun night last night. A really fun night with Jake. Jake, that was one of Jake's best streams ever. And he has a lot of really good streams. And actually, almost all of them are really good. But last night's was one of the very best. I do predict, though, his 10-year anniversary one coming up in a couple weeks is going to top it. Oh, so he thinks rainbow colors. All right. So Joe Zini's opinion is rainbow colors. All right. I mean, yeah, it makes sense. I will say it looks like the Seahawks awful green alternate uniforms as well. So maybe that is part of it. Who knows? I'm not into automatically assuming the colors and the look of the logo means anything. I'm not into that. So we'll see. It totally was. I'm pulling up your comment right now. Yeah. Oh, I totally agree. No question about it. I completely agree with that, buddy. Not even a question. All right, and I did say I was going to try to attempt that one. Again, Jake's better at it. So let's make it clear. I want to make something clear. Jake is a better at this than I will be. And he did do a really good job at it last night. I think people really enjoyed it. But I did accept the challenge last night, and so I'm going to do it tonight. I was kind of tired last night. I'm not going to lie. I think a lot of us were. I mean, Joe Zini said he was tired after what happened last night. Oh, Joe Zini, by the way, I did want to show this to you because I think you missed it. So I'll show this to you. So, because I want to catch you up on what happened. And it's only fair that I catch you up. So I busted Q and F's ass last night. And I'm going to do it again real quick just to give you a chance to see exactly what I'm talking about. So last night, so Q and F used to actually, or now we know that he faked pretend to be friends with Jake, but
this is dope.
And then he did his AI crap. But I'm going to play a part of it, and I'm going to let you just hear Q and F lie, and then I'm going to actually show you the reality.
Let him be jealous. So Holden, don't interact with him well. In fact, I found out who's running that slander channel, and I don't think it's Jaron.
And I believed it was Jaron. Jake believed it was Jaron. I totally believed it was Jaron because he talked the same way. The sock account did all these things. Okay.
You told all your viewers, Jaron ran a slander channel to slander you. But now you're telling something different. Now yours.
Because maybe we saw something different that made us realize something.
Somebody else is slandering you. Would that be me, clown? Are you telling your viewers I run this slander channel? Why I should not slander you on my own channel? Why I need this channel to slander you, you fucking clown?
So he basically said that it's ridiculous that Q and F would run a slander channel. Oh, turns out, okay. So on here, I can actually pinpoint all the channels that certain people own. So I type up Q and F. Look what comes up under his name. Yep, he owns the slander channel. So he lied to his audience, Q and F did. Oh, there it is right there. Basically, in other words, he talked to himself, pretending he was Jaron. And I found something else hilarious last night as well, while basically going after him. I found this out too, which was just totally freaking ridiculous. Oh my God. You're about to be shocked by something else too. Where the hell is it? I just had it. RJ Shine 7925. So here's something that you don't know. And guess who this guy is? You want to take a guess who this guy is? I'll show it to you. I'll show you exactly who he is. That's Ronnie from the Awakened Souls, aka the ambiguously gay duo. Yeah. You know, the group that purposely failed that final debate? Mm-hmm. Q and Fee's talking to them too. Oh, yeah. Yep. There's your proof. Q and Fee runs the sock account. There's your receipt, Q and Fee. So if you try to lie to your audience again, here it is. Here's the receipt. It's under your name. I looked it up. Q and Fee, when it comes to tech, I'm right up there with you. And if I could just learn to run his little AI thing, I could use that just as good, if not better than he can. So, although I'm not going to do that because, well, I don't need to do that. All I need is, yeah, here it is. Here it is. Oh, boy. Well, we caught him red-handed, didn't we? And Q and Fee talking to Ronnie and Jason like the idiot he is. I mean, he thought he was going to trick us all. Didn't trick me. Oh, he actually, yeah, he did for a little bit. And then when I looked this up, you're not always going to be able to get past that. So there it is. There's your receipt. So basically, it's interesting. Oh, hell yeah. So Q and Fee goes so far to the point where, well, I'm about to show you in the comment section of the sock account. It's not this video. Yeah, he makes all these stupid videos, by the way. Oh, my God.
People got no reason.
And did you hear that song? That's the type of songs Q and Fee makes on his channel. I should have known. I should have known it was him this whole damn. And look, Q and Fee is talking to himself like the idiot he is. He really thought he was going to forever and ever and ever fool everybody. Well, he didn't. Breaking news, he didn't. Oh my! And these are all his videos. I mean, whatever. And this is the guy Q and Fee that's upset with is obsessed with Flatzoid, who gets videos of this Flatzoid dude. Let's just see how good this Flatzoid is doing. Yeah, Q and Fee's made like 50 videos of this guy. He gets less. Look at how many views he gets. He gets. Here's his live streams. What? Yeah, my Wi-Fi stinks again. Yeah, sometimes, and if it goes out for a couple minutes, just hold on. My Wi-Fi's terrible. So, okay, for people who don't believe me on this flatzoid stuff, let's just see how many videos this guy. Let's just show you how many videos of flatzoid this guy's made. It is just hilariously stupid. Are you ready? Okay, here. Oh, look at this. Flatzoid. That's 2. Oh my God, this is just ridiculous. I don't know who that's. I think that's about Eric Dubay. That's another shill. Let's see. A lot of Ronnie and Jason, who Coonfee talks to now. I mean, this is just ridiculous. Now, there's more. There's definitely more. I think that's him. Oh, there. Oh, sorry, I missed a couple with Flatzoid. I mean, what is this guy doing? This guy's ridiculous. Flatzoid. Oh, my God. I mean, this is just stupid. Here's another. I think these two are 2 other ones. Yeah, look at this. I mean, he's done good things too, but obviously he's no good because he stabbed us all in the back. I'm just showing you how many flat videos he's made. There's another one. And look at his new channel. He's done a lot more on his new channel. There's a lot more of them here. Oh, it's ridiculous. Look at this. Flatzoid. Another one. I mean, how obsessed is this guy with this man? This Flatzoid gets like less than 500 views. What the hell is this? Oh my God. It's just ridiculous. There's another one. Another one. How it's like he's gay for this Flatzoid. There's another one. Dude, another one. Here. Oh my God. Another one. I mean, it's endless how many videos of this Flatzoid guy there is. Here's another one. I mean, what the hell is this guy in the last year? There's another one right there. God, this guy's absolutely ridiculous. He's so obsessed. Hey, Shady Davy D. LaFleur even mentioned there may be a Christmas special. I thought that was a good joke by him. There's another one. XL perspective. There, the nose. That's another one. There's another one. Oh my God. I mean, how many of these are there? Oh, here's a go. Live puke with Flatzoid. Yeah, live puke with Flatzoid. That's the title of one of his videos. Oh my God. What is going on here? There's another one. This guy's obsessed. There's another one. I mean, oh my God. There are so many of these. There's another one right there. And another one. And another one. There's another one. Oh my God. There's so many of them. Dude. Oh my God. This guy's gay for Flatzoid. That's all I can say. I mean, he is obsessed with this guy. And that Flatzoid I showed you gets less than 500 views per video in stream. He does nothing. There's no reason to keep going after him. Yeah, you can make a couple videos proving that he's a shill. You don't need to make 50 of them. Oh my God. Yeah, he did. He does. It's ridiculous. And like I showed you, live puke with Flatzoid. What type of again? Where is it? just to prove it to everybody. Who makes a freaking title like this? Really? Live puke with Flatzoid? Get a break. Get real. Oh my God. It's just pathetic. It's pathetic. But that's what he does. He is obsessed with this guy. I mean, oh my God. It's like an addiction. Really? This is what you come up with? What a joke. Oh boy. Oh boy. And I tried before that first slander video, I tried to offer him the $2. And he didn't take it. Instead, he decided to slander Jake for no reason. Whatever. He's horrible. And the way he treated me, like when I was saying, hey, look, these sock accounts are doing these things back before this happened, it makes me think that he was doing some other things. Now, I can't prove that he was doing those other things, but he's a suspect. Yeah, he did. He was. And he has made good videos. Like his older videos are still good. But you also have to behave and not be an absolute jerk. Like he was. Like Q and Fee was. I mean, oh my God. Just get real. What else is there? Yeah, and then he talks to Ronnie and Jason. And again, there's your stupid receipt. You own the channel. Get over it. You own it. We see it. Oh my God. I mean, it's just I just can't believe. As a matter of fact, do I still have proof of that? I'm going to see if I still have proof of that. Yeah, I no kidding. No kidding. And he is. Q and Fee, that was all his fault. Like I said, he started that argument. He pretended to be Jaren, started that argument just to cause this to happen. And he talks to Ronnie and Jason. I mean, come freaking on. Hey, actually, I do have the proof. I do have the proof. Yep, Q and Fee, I saved it right here. And that was right before he made that first slander video. So there's your receipt. And then he decided to be, you know, a bitch and did what he did. Yep, I did. I offered it to him, and he decided to do what he did and made this sock account, pretended to be Jaren, caused the rift, and now this happened. So we all see it now. Yeah, no, he's definitely obsessed with Flatzoid. Again, if you're not, why the hell would he make this title, Live Puke with Flatzoid? I mean, unless if you're obsessed with him, like in a loving way, who the frick would make this title? I mean, like it like if I read the title, it sounds like we want to watch him puke. I mean, no one. What the hell is this? God. Okay, now I got to do my stuff. Okay, everybody. So now everybody knows that I'm a shield, that I made the sock account. There it is right there. And I love Flatzoid. I wanted to make out with him. And I stabbed Jake holding a shitty DVD in the back because I wanted to be in love with Fred Zoid. And Tom's, I wanted to watch him puke, as my title says. We puke on each other all day and night. We puke each other on our bodies in our mouths too. I'm Q and V. And now, when I've called everybody a piece of shit, but guess what? It's official. I may now be the biggest piece of shit of all. That's right. I wanted to slander on purpose and pretend that my audience is stupid. But it turns out Holden caught me red-handed. And now I've lost the battle. He's even proved and will prove again right now that my theory of AI is wrong. And Holden is too smart and busted my ace. And he's going to do it again right now. So you see here, I tried to tell my audience that I don't use AI and that it's just scripts that work together. But in fact, as you're going to see here, AI is in fact scripts that work together. That's how AI, in my impression, yes, that is how AI works. So Q and Phi tried to fake and pretend that they're two separate things. But in fact, you see how it initiates all these different scripts that work together. There's this one. There's this one. Is there a way I can zoom in? Yes, there is. It's good. That way everyone can see what the hell I'm talking about. See these different scripts that work together? This is how AI works. You have to have scripts that work together. AI is not just this magical thing. AI requires humans to make scripts, and then those scripts can make the computer be able to artificially make things. But Q&Phi said that those were two separate things. It's not. That's what it is. You see it. ChatGPT. These are different scripts that are working together to, in fact, you see there's a prepare script. There's a flush script. There is a finish script, I think, up here somewhere. Finalize script. There it is. And you see the responses. And there's tokens and all this stuff. And look what it made. Because of scripts that work together. So Q&Phi tried to confuse his audience by saying those are two separate things. No. Mostly Python scripts that work together, that is AI. Because the computer is able to artificially make things because of those scripts. So he tried to fake his audience on that. That's because I like to make my audience think that they're stupid because I'm Q&Phi. And I like to make a curse. It's the curse of Q&Phi. And again, I realize now that I am definitely the biggest piece of shit of all. Yeah, he had that coming. Yeah, you want to be a big bitch? That's what you're going to get. Oh, boy. He got what was coming to him. He should have just never did what he did. Well, guess what? Oh, by the way, Shady DVD LaFleur, just in case no one saw what Shady David D. LaFleur's done. And this is a good thing. Shout out to the Shady David D. LaFleur. He's a good guy. Subscribe to the at LaFleur Network. This is someone you want to be subscribed to. But in his layers, guess who the shield? For those who haven't seen who the shield of the month is, and I kind of helped them out a little although he did most of the work. But I helped them find a picture of Q&Phi right there. Yeah, that's a shill the month. Yeah, he had it coming to him. He definitely had it come to him. Yeah, exactly. JP, yes. So he tries to show the files on his computer, the Python scripts, as if it's separate. No, that is what AI is. And what I showed you on ChatGPT is JavaScripts that work together. That's what I just showed you. An API, it could be Python. Back when there was think about your video games, even video games back in the 80s, 90s. How do you think the computers played? How do you think the enemies against you played? AI, programming. The computers, like in Mario Party, play differently every time. It's not always the exact same, no matter if it's easy, normal, hard, because these AI scripts, these codings are AI. And the scripts work together to create different results every single time. So it happens in video games. It happens no matter what you do. Adobe Flash, action scripts worked together. You remember those Flash games back in the day? Those are called action scripts. And action scripts, what did they do? They, wait for it, worked together to create different results every time. That's exactly what AI is. And for QNFI to say that it's not, he's just tricking his audience. I mean, it's clear as day. So, again, oh my God. I mean, this guy just thinks he's all that, and he's not. Hold on a sec. Okay. I'm back. All right. But you get the point. He wants people to be tricked and duped. That's why he says the crap he says. Oh my God. I mean, yeah, I helped him find that image, but he did a lot of the work. He did all the talking. What else was I going to show you? And I'm going to be probably talking about this a couple more times for people who haven't seen it yet, because I want everyone to know exactly what this guy did. I want everyone in our group, on our Jake the Awake group. So that's why I'm going to be doing this more than just, I'll be doing it next week too, because I want Rose and Jonna and all of them to know exactly what this QNFI guy did. It is just horrible what this guy's done. I mean, come on. Oh my goodness. And that brings us to the next part of our episode. Wait a minute. I freaking messed up that whole thing. Sorry about that, everybody. Okay, are you ready? Here we go. And now it's time for church chat. Da 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 dun 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 dun. Well, I'm the church lady in this church chat. Welcome, everybody. Today we have a special guest, and this guy is going to be Q and Fee. Well, hello, church lady. How you doing today? I'm doing good. Sit down. Now, I understand that you've been making a sock account and bullying Jake. Oh, you're just listening to a bunch of bullshit. That never happened. Well, Q and Fee, let's just check, shall we? You see here, I have a special app that could track, what users do and what accounts they have. And well, let's face it, you have the sock account. Oh no. No, God damn me. I thought I was never going to get caught. The church lady got me. Fine. Yes, I made the sock account. Well, isn't that special? And why did you make the sock account? Well, church lady, you see here, I always never wanted to be friends with Jake or his subscribers. I always wanted to use them, and when I was done, I wanted to try to sneak and get away and pretend that someone made us fight. But it was me that pretended to be someone else that made us fight. And that was my way of saying, screw you, I'm done. Well, how convenient. Not only that, I was even offered the membership, and I decided to be a jerk and make slander videos. Well, how convenient. Now, who could have made you act this way, huh? Could it be Satan? No, God damn me. Man, I thought I was going to get away with it all by calling people pieces of shit and clowns. But at the end of the day, I may be the biggest piece of shit of all. Well, that's the end of church chat, everybody. Goodbye. Yeah, I had to do that. Yeah, I didn't realize that it was out, but JP Cruceno loved it. Yep, we did. Now, today, everybody, we got a chance to win some Jeopardy. So we have some categories here. Famous scripted politicians, famous fake flat earthers, and famous bullies. Those are your three categories. We'll start with you, Q and Fee. I'll take pieces of sheet for 200. There is no category. That's not a category. Well, then I'll take freaking clown for 400. Oh, God. You're just as bad as Sean Connery. I'm Sean Connery. I'll take tickle my anus for 600. Oh, my God. What is going on here? Good one. Good one. Okay, you know what? Screw this. I'll just take fake flat earthers for $200. This fake flat earther has the show called Jeranism. Q and fee. Is it Jake? Oh boy, no, it's not. Archaics, you're not one of the people today. Well, everybody, I just wanted to tell everyone to I know how to break the matrix. That's it. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, who else wants to take a turn? Sean Connery, your mother. Oh God. No, the answer is Jaren. The answer is Jeranism. You know what? Let's just go to Final Jeopardy. And the category is whatever you want. All right, let's see the results. Let's start with, oh God, Q and fee. It's a picture of Jake dressed as a girl. Oh God, Q and fee. Now, and you can't lie. And that was one of the rules, you couldn't lie. So you're disqualified, Q and fee. Sean Connery, you drew a picture of you having sex with my mother. Ha ha, the day is mine. Ha ha. All right, we're done. That was Jeopardy. Good night. Yeah, that was you. So you remember the Sean Connery Jeopardies on Saturday Night Live, and I just added Q and fee in it. Oh God. I got a son here with no music behind it, but there's no music, so it's not going to be as good, but I'm going to sing. Are you ready? Dun, 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 dun. Q and fee and flatzoid in a tree. Kissing. Q and fee and flatzoid love each other and want to kiss each other good because Q and fee's obsessed, makes 50 videos and wants to do this every day. Q and fee lies and was smart, but he got his full plan. And his chivalry and smartness finally came to an end. Q and fee and flatzoid sitting in a tree. Kissing. Q and fee and flatzoid sitting in a tree. Kissing. Yeah. My God. I thought I did pretty good there. I wish I had music to back me up because it would have been about 10 times better. But, oh well, hey, I may have to try to make AI generated music. I'm going to sing. I mean, I'm not going to do AI generated voice. That's stupid. But I might have to actually find a tune to go along with it. More of an old school jazzy rock thing to it. Thank you, JP Seno. And I think this is now going to be the part of the video. Where I am going to yeah, so anyone who wants to come on can. I think I'm just going to get to the scening part of it now. I want to, So while people log in, I guess I will oh God, okay, I have a couple more. So while people head on, I have a couple more. Now, everybody, I'm Al Gore, and I was a presidential candidate in 2000 and was the vice presidential candidate to Bill Clinton. And I want to tell you about my secret recipe that even got me close to winning the election, and that was the lockbox. Now, the lockbox is something that you all need to be well aware of, because the lockbox represents everything in life. I want to make sure that everybody understands the lockbox, because if you don't, you're missing out. Now, lately, I've been putting Q and Fee's gay videos in a lockbox so that we can all remember how much Q and Fee loved Flatzoid. Now, as president, I will make sure that the most important gay marriage will be Q and Fee and Flatzoid, because I believe in the power of a lockbox, and I put that idea in that lockbox. Now, there's other things you can put in a lockbox too. You can put pictures in a lockbox. You can put clothing in a lockbox. You can even put your sex in a lockbox, because the lockbox has a lot of things in common with it. Now, I recommend different lockbox shapes for the lockbox, because the lockbox, every single shape will represent a memory that you have inside the lockbox. Now, all these things and others is the reason my one-word description of my 2000 campaign for president of the United States of America is, of course, lockbox. Yep, that's my Al Gore. Always got to do the Al Gore. I feel like Al Gore's one of my strong suits. No, everybody. Okay, so now not only do we have Chinese nano drones, we now have Q and Fee nano drones, because of his obsession with Flatzoid and his shillery. He is a computer genius. You need to watch out for him. So I recommend you take my pills, and my pills happen to be shaped as a penis. But at any rate, I digress. But if you want to avoid these nano drones, you cannot be on your bed. You can't be in your bed or on top of your bed. You have to be underneath your bed. But at any rate, I digress. Science is the number one thing in the world, because it's important. You see, my eyebrows, every time I talk, they move. That's why science is what makes my eyebrows move when I talk. It's my genetics. But mine, I like to do this on purpose to get people's attention. My name's Neil deGrasse Tyson, and this is what science is made of. Science is, well, the most important thing in the world, and religion means nothing, because I'm Neil deGrasse Tyson. Yeah, that's my Neil deGrasse Tyson. The next one. Oh, yeah. What was that challenge? Let me find that challenge real quick. I was going to accept the challenge. Oh, God, here it is. And Jake is definitely better than me, but I'm going to accept the challenge, and we're going to see if I can pull it off at all. And I'll tell you right now, Jake is going to beat me at this for sure, but I'm going to give it a go anyway. So the challenge, and it's a friendly one, by the way. Of course, he's number one, and he's better than me, and there's no doubt about that. So the challenge was, could anyone else do this? Are Trump arguing with Hawkins, talking box, Ass Mongol reacting, and Russell Brand praising him? No. I want everybody to know that I don't like Stephen Hawking's box, and well, I am the greatest president in the United States. I want to make sure that everybody knows that Stephen Hawking's box was made by none other than China. China. Stephen Hawking was trying to say that I'm an AI robot. I want everybody to know that this guy has been embedded with China. What is this? What the absolute hell is this? Oh, shit. Oh, what did I do? Oh, God. What the hell is this? Oh. Sorry about that. You know how you get those leg cramps? Men especially. I just got one right on my, oh God, that hurts so bad. But anyway, going to finish what's this? Oh my freaking God. Now, I, Russell Brand, want to make sure that Ass Mongol has a very high intelligent reaction, and that Trump was wrong, and that Stephen Hawking is number one. I love him very, very much. That's why I gave him the award for most intelligent person in the history. And Stephen Hawking and Ass Mongol. Ass Mongol deserves 10 billion subscribers, and if you don't agree, then you're an idiot. There's my attempt at that. I'll try to get Jake to play that last part. It was about 1 hour in. But yes, I did. I made an attempt at it. I thought Jake's probably better than I am. I would agree that Jake's better. But I did give it a go. Can't wait to see what he thinks of it. Okay, let's see what we got. So I tried that challenge. Now, I'm RFK Jr., and here's the thing. There was another request with me in it. I can't find it right now, but I want to make sure that everyone knows that I'm a hypocrite. Oh, and that there's a big shit that I'm holding in that's about to come out of my asshole. There you go with that one as well, RFK Jr. Oh, boy. Oh, okay. What's going to go on next? So about an hour in, I'll make sure to let Jake know that's when it was about. Oh God. Yep. I got one more kind of a presidential hearing. And now a word from the 48th president of the United States. Hello, everybody. Yes, I'm the 48th president of the United States. And I'm going to declare that we have a National Fredzoid Day where all that everyone's allowed to do is watch Fredzoid. And if you don't do it, you go to prison for life. Also, I get to spy and make up lies and create as many sock accounts as I want because I'm QNF and I get to put the gas on anyone I want to as well. So, as the next U.S. president of the United States, I'm going to do all these things. And Ronnie and Jason will be my two vice presidents since I now talk to them often. Here's the new Pillow Fight Championship matchup between QNF and Flatzoid. Okay, everybody, are you ready to go? Oh, wow. This is an unusual pillow fight. They're hitting each other on the penis. Yay, Fredzoid, let's see how big I can make it. Yay, hooray, I get to make out with Fredzoid. And QNF is the winner. Shit. Oh my God. Oh my God. I feel like my stream tonight's better than the one last night. I don't know why. I just feel like I'm doing a better job tonight. Now, everybody, let's make sure over here now. When Holden Smith, Truther 6242, is in a Mokla. Look at the facial reactions. Aaron Haywood, I believe in bloody shape-shifting icons. And look at these two. Holding on the left, Truther 6242 and Animokla. They're similar because he's a shape-shifting icon. Yeah, Aaron Haywood. Aaron Haywood and his ridiculousness. One more time. I got to do it one more time. Oh, yeah. QNF and Flatzoid sitting at a tree. K-I-S-S-I-N-G. QNF and Flatzoid sitting in a tree. K-I-S-S-I-N-G. QNF's a place, he has a problem, and then he wants to create a fight that never needed to happen. And then QNF says to Jake that it was his fault and he needs to repay. But at the end of the day, it was QNF's fault, as I proved him wrong because he's a bitch. QNF and Flatzoid sitting in a tree. K-I-S-S-I-N-G. QNF and Flatzoid sitting in a tree. K-I-S-S-I-N-G. Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, well, he had it coming to him tonight. All right, Joe. I think Joe Zini's wishing you a good night, JP Crucino. It's always good to have both of you. So, What's the next skit I'm going to do? All right. So, while I'm still here, oh my God. I mean, yeah, I had to do all that tonight. Okay, StreamYard. Where's that link? I got to start too. All right. Anyone who wants to come on, this is your chance to do that. All right. Oh God. Oh, I just thought of some cool ideas. Hey Joe, I'm gonna start my scening. If you want to hop on the StreamYard link, I'm gonna end this on YouTube here in a couple minutes. I just thought of some crazy things I can do right now. But while we're waiting for Josini, I'm going to do a and by the way, credit to where credit's due. Jake the Awake, this is one of his songs. I'm going to do Land on the Moon in a little bit of a different way. Land on the moon, we land on the moon. Land on the moon, we land on the moon. Land on the moon, we land on the moon. Yes, my freaking friends, we will come back soon. We will come with a piece of sheet. We will come with a freaking clown. We will come with all these things. I will also have no AI. We will come back with my soccer account. We will come back. Oh, wait, I do use AI. We will come back for everything because guess what? I'm a liar too. We land on the moon. We land on the moon. We land on the moon with a piece of sheet. We land on the moon with a piece of sheet. Yes, my friend. Yes, my freaking friend. We will come back soon. Oh my God. Thank God. And I'll come with it, so I do. I'm on a roll. I will say I'm doing a good job tonight. Oh man, I really killed it tonight. Alrighty, I'm ready to do my scene, my what I'm going to be copyright censored for if I continue on YouTube part of the stream. So anyone who wants to come on, there's the link. Oh man. Yeah. Oh God, I think I may have to do something. I'm going to have that ready by next week. I have a couple of really good ideas, by the way, for next week. I may have to do it. Alrighty. I don't really have anything else planned, so last call to come on this link. I'm going to be shutting this off in about 2 minutes because I really don't have anything else to talk about. I'm going to save it all. I'm going to save it all for next time. So last call for tonight. And by the way, just in case people missed it, here are my fake, phony, rigoroni picks for the weekend. I recommend you don't take the Charger game, and I recommend you don't take the Jags game. I would take the others in a 4-team teaser, as I did below, or take 3 of those 4 in a 3-team teaser, or 2 of those 4 in a 2-team teaser. Personally, I'm going to go with the 4-team teaser and take these 4 here. I feel really good about this pick. So I would recommend you go do this one. But if you want to do something different, you do that. Wanted to put that out there. Josini's loving tonight. He's having a great time tonight. And I'm glad he is. That's what it's all about. It's all about having a good time. It's all about having a great time. And Josini is doing just that tonight. And hey, it's good to have you as a mod, buddy. Good job. Keep up the great work. You're a good fan to me and Jake. So I appreciate you. Same thing with JP. I know JP Crucino left, but same thing for him. Maybe I won't. There are a couple more people showing up now. Let's see what we've got here. So I made the picks. Personally, I like the one I'm highlighting the best. So anyone who likes a 14 teaser, this is the way I would go, in my opinion, personally. Again, I'm not responsible for any losses in betting. That is your pick, and you are risking it. And I would recommend you don't bet more than $5. That's my opinion. But this is how I would play it tomorrow into the weekend. I would not play the Jaguars or the Chargers game personally. I mean, I forced myself to pick them just for the entertainment and just to tell people what I would do. But personally, these are the 4 I would take. Or I would do 2 3-team teasers and take 3 of the 4 and take 2 of them twice. Whatever you want to do, whatever makes you feel more comfortable. Personally, I like this 4-team teaser, and I think this is what I'm going to stick with. But hey, it's your decision. But your betting is your responsibility and not mine. So I just want to make that clear. All right. All right. Is there anything else tonight? No. By the way, I know I was going to do my award show. I'm going to wait till next week to do that. So that will be a fun thing to do next week. So an award show for the first 5 years of the 2020 decade. We'll see how it goes. I want to make it look more professional than I did the first time, and there was a couple things I couldn't find an answer to, so that will give me time to do that. So next week, probably Wednesday, after Jake's done, will be that. And I think that's going to be it for the night. Again, one more time, I like this 14 teaser right here. This is what I would personally do, is that 14 teaser. So if you want to pause it here, you can. I'll leave it here for a few more seconds before I shut this down. That way people have a chance to write this down, do it. Or, again, don't bet more than $5. Just don't do it. If you're going to bet all your money, I think personally that's a terrible idea. And I would highly recommend you don't do that. Please be responsible. I'm not responsible or liable for your losses. And I would highly recommend to not do it at all. But for people who are going to do it, there it is. Those four right there. And I want to end the stream on a good note. So that's it for the night. And if you want to pause it here, you can and write these picks down. You all have a good night, and I'll catch you next time. Maybe I'll probably come back on. I mean, I'm definitely going to come back on Wednesday, but I'll probably come back on before that. Maybe even on Tuesday to go over what happened, if I got my picks right or not. So you all take care.